Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon. Victoria makes an unexpected offer to Claire, and Phyllis reacts to Lily firing Daniel and Heather. Tuesday, April 2, 2024. Today on The Young and the Restless, Daniel's loved ones convince him to fight back, Maria and Tessa have reason to celebrate, and Victoria and Cole take a trip down memory lane. All products and services featured are independently chosen by editors. However, Soaps.com may receive a commission on orders placed through its retail links, and the retailer may receive certain auditable data for accounting purposes. At Society, Cole and Victoria discuss Claire going out by herself and Jordan being on the loose. Cole's sure she can't hide forever. Victoria complains that she's evil and diabolical. Cole tells Victoria they can't keep Claire in a bubble. She's hoping to find her place in the world. Maria and Tessa appear by the bar as Cole asks Victoria to give their daughter some slack. Victoria tells him that's exactly what she needed to hear. Suddenly, Maria and Tessa squeal and exclaim, "Yes." Victoria wonders what that's all about. Cole and Victoria join the gals and ask what they're celebrating. Maria and Tessa relay that they closed on their new house today. It has a yard and a big playroom for area, with a loft for a music studio. Tessa whispers in Maria's ear. She apologizes. They're going on about their house when Victoria just lost hers. Victoria reassures them. She's happy for them. Tessa muses that the tack house will always be Aria's first home. It's time to leave, but it will be hard. Cole recalls that he and Victoria used to live there together back in the day. Maria asks if they want to come and see it and share a bottle of champagne. Victoria asks Cole, "How do you feel about a trip down memory lane?" Phyllis enters the jazz lounge and runs into Billy, who asks her to hang out with him at the bar. Phyllis says, "Maybe another time." Billy offers to get one of her hangover concoctions sent up to her room in case she needs it. Phyllis complains he's not reading the room. Billy thought a little back and forth might pull her out of her funk. Phyllis talks about him battling the Winters family, trying to get some love and respect, and not having success at any turn, and then they label you as difficult. Billy guesses they're not talking about him. Phyllis couldn't care less if people find her difficult. Billy says he'll be fine at work. It's her son she should be concerned about. Phyllis hasn't talked to him and wants to know what happened. Billy assumes she knows Daniel and Heather are back together. Phyllis pretends she does and takes credit for it. Billy advises that while she's patting herself on the back, she should know there's fallout, not only to the company but to the people involved. Like Lily, she was the last to know, and as I'm sure you can appreciate, she's having a difficult time with it. Phyllis learns that Devin and Lily were discussing firing Daniel and Heather. Phyllis finds this outrageous. Omegasphere is Daniel's baby. Is Lily that petty? She rants that if someone wants out of a relationship, you let them go and wish them luck. You don't turn into a snake and go for the throat. You don't make vengeance your number one priority. That is so childless. Billy stares at her in amazement. Phyllis snaps, "Shut up." Phyllis says Devin and Lily are drunk on power and have no right to do this to her son. Billy points out he cheated on Lily. Phyllis scoffs that everyone in the town has done it. This is nothing new. Devin and Lily have doled out their share of romantic misery. To do this to Daniel and Heather because they're trying to put their family back together is obscene. At Crimson Lights, Heather tells Daniel they have to keep remembering what's important. Their family is reunited. Daniel sighs, and we're unemployed. They start worrying about money and need a plan moving forward. Heather will call Michael to see if he knows who's hiring, and Christine may have an opening for her. She wants Daniel to find something he's passionate about, like Omegasphere. Heather's sure whoever they hire to run it won't do it as well as him. This is like losing a part of himself. Daniel agrees. The platform was his salvation. I couldn't replace it if I tried. Daniel worries what will happen to the game and Princess Louisa. Heather reminds him all they did was fall back in love, and Lily is going to make them pay for it. She muses, maybe there's a chance we could get it back. Daniel is pretty sure Lily isn't feeling generous. Heather says they have to try, if not for the platform, for Princess Louisa, for Lucy's sake. Daniel doesn't want to upset Lily, but Heather feels she has every right to be angry on a personal level, but no right to go after his business and creation. She wants to see the contract. There is a case here. Daniel thinks it will be humiliating. Heather tells him he deserves to keep his dream. Daniel gets a text from Phyllis wanting to meet for a drink. He tells Heather he's not keen to get a lecture from his mother this evening. Heather argues that she probably just wants to congratulate them and show them support. Daniel agrees to go. At the ranch, Cole and Victoria tell Claire that they want to show her where it all began for them. Maria and Tessa welcome Cole, Victoria, and Claire into the tack house. They explain that they brought their daughter to see where they used to live. Introductions are made. Maria assures Claire she doesn't have to apologize to them. They've done many things over the years they're not proud of. They talk about getting together one night. Cole marvels that it's changed, but it's like time stood still. He tells Claire that this is where he and her mother fell in love. Arya cries upstairs and Maria and Tessa excuse themselves. Claire wanders the kitchen as Victoria asks Cole what he's thinking. He muses, "You, me living here." They'd had some good times, and some that weren't so good. Claire listens as they recall a fight in a blizzard during which Cole left the house with no pants. Claire asks what they were arguing about. They laugh that it was probably something stupid. "We were just kids." Claire likes the place. "I can imagine the two of you being happy here." Maria and Tessa reappear with Arya and Claire asks to hold her. At the ranch, Claire thanks Cole and Victoria for including her. She wants to hear more of their stories. Cole reflects that the time there ultimately led to having her. Claire notices Victoria's been really quiet. Is everything okay? Cole says Victoria gets a certain look when she has an idea. Victoria smirks that he can still read her. This might sound a little bit crazy, but it could also be incredible. What would you think about living in the tack house? Claire's taken aback that she wants her to move and asks if she did something wrong. Victoria tells her, "You would be moving there with me." Claire smiles. "Oh." Victoria reminds her she's family. Cole thinks it's a great idea. They'll still be on the Newman property with security. Victoria looks forward to Katie and Johnny coming home on spring break to meet their big sister. She's told them all about her. Claire can't believe she has siblings. It's a little overwhelming. Victoria says that with Maria and Tessa moving, it seemed the universe was giving them a place to call home. Cole is welcome as often as he likes. Claire asks, "So when can we move?" She and Victoria hug. Later, outside, Victoria and Cole muse about the warm weather and spring coming. He puts his arm around her shoulders as they reminisce about the old argument. "It was always really nice when we made up." He thinks she did the right thing with the tack house idea. Victoria thinks it's a second chance for them with their daughter. Cole tells Victoria she's an incredible woman and an amazing mother. "You take my breath away about a dozen times a day." He leans in as though to kiss her. With their heads remaining close together, he says, "I better get going." Victoria thanks him for tonight. He had a great time and tells her, "You know, having you in my life has changed everything and I never want to go back to the way things were. I just needed you to know that." At the jazz club, Billy warns Phyllis not to get upset about Lily firing Daniel yet. She may have had a change of heart. Phyllis goes on about Omega Sphere being Daniel's creation and figures she'll be cut from the division as well. She's sure they'll pick Billy off too when the time is right. This is her life. There's nothing she cares about more than her. Claire asks if she's ready to go back to Newman. Victoria isn't just yet. Claire asks about Cole. Victoria says they've missed so many years with her, they want to dedicate this time to her. Claire can't help but wonder if there's something more going on between them. Victoria guesses being in the old place stirred up memories. Claire asks, "Of when you were happy and in love?" Victoria smiles.